With me, don't play with me, that's the only thing I love. I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love.
The top 10 shooting guards in the NBA of 2021. Number 10, I have DeMar DeRozan of the San Antonio Spurs. He's averaged 21 points per game on 50% field goal shooting, 4 rebounds, and 7 assists, which is almost a career high in assists for him. He's been a great passer ever since joining the Spurs, and he's just overall improved his game ever since joining the San Antonio Spurs. At number 9, I have Shai Alexander. Alexander. I can't say his name. Averaging 24, 50% shooting, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. This is he's very much improved this season. And last year he was averaging 19 points per game. This year's bumped up to 24. If he didn't get injured, he might be higher on the list, but he did. At number 8, I have the brand new All-Star, Zach LaVine. He's averaging 27 points per game on 50% shooting and 5 assists and 5 rebounds. Much improved over last year. He's an All-Star this season. He's averaging 27 points per game. He's had very big games. He's had a couple of clutch shots. He made the Bulls a lot better this year than they were last year. I think the Bulls have a pretty bright future with him and Vucevic. I think they could be a playoff team next year. At 7, I have Jaylen Brown of the Boston Celtics, averaging 25 points per game, 48% field goal shooting, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The reason I have him above Zach is because of his elite defense. He can lock up most stars in the NBA. He's been great offensively, bumping his points from last season, making his game overall just much better this season than last year. Number 6, I have Devin Booker of the Phoenix Suns. He is having an amazing year, averaging 26 points per game, 5 and 5, 50% field goal shooting. He's been absolutely crazy this season. He should be top 10 MVP person this year. He's been great all year. He's improved a lot, and they're the 1 seed right now, so they've had a very good season. At number 5, I have the current 1 seed, I think, Donovan Mitchell. He's averaging 26, 5 and 5. Basically the same as D-Book, just a little less efficient. But I put D-Book below Donovan Mitchell is because of his defense. Donovan Mitchell's defense is terrific, and he has been great for their team and just help them grow into the number 1 seed. And their defense is top 2, I think, in the NBA. I think the Knicks are the only defense better than them somehow. It's the Knicks. Number 4, I have Paul George of the LA Clippers. I almost put him in the small forwards list, but I think he's been playing a lot more too this year because Kawhi's playing the 3, but yeah. He's averaging 24 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Amazing year for him. Big bounce back off of last year's playoff P performance. Pandemic P. That's what people called him because he was awful last year in playoffs. Hopefully this year we can have a better playoffs out of Paul George, but I don't really see it happening. Number 3, I have the league's leading scorer, Bradley Beal, averaging 31 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's shooting very efficiently for averaging 31. He had 50 the other night with Russ Westbrook, 30-point triple-double. Freaking insane out there. I have him below Luka Doncic, who's my number 2, for one reason, and that's because Luka Doncic is a much better facilitator than Bradley Beal. And he's just, if I want a bucket, I'd rather have Luka Doncic. Even though Bradley Beal's in the league in scoring, I'd rather have Luka Doncic. His game is so polished at 22 years old, I think. I think he is going to be the best shooting guard in the league for years to come. You could put him as a point guard, honestly. He's having 9 assists per game and 8 rebounds. Freaking crazy. Number 1, I think he's been number 1 for a long time on the shooting guards list, is James Harden. Some people say he's a point guard this season. I still see him only as a shooting guard. Playoff time, he's going to shoot a bunch of shots. He's going to shoot a bunch, and that's good usually for teams. This is a very efficient year for him, averaging 25. It's a little down on the points averaging from last season. and 2 years ago he was averaging 36. So, but now he's on 47% field goal shooting instead of like 44. So that's a lot better. 11 assists per game, leading the league, I'm pretty sure. Then 9 rebounds. He's just the most all-around shooting guard on the list, and he's also much improved on the defensive end. He used to get a ton of flack for his defense, but he's really bumped it up in recent years, and I think he has a chance to be a terrific chance to win a championship this year. With him, Kyrie, and KD, I don't see many teams beating them. Maybe the Lakers fully healthy, maybe the Clippers, maybe the Sixers, or my Heat. I'm joking. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, that's my top 10. The honorable mentions, I wanted to put Jamal Murray in this list instead of point guards because I feel like Nikola Jokic is the point guard really for that team. But Jamal Murray's missed a lot of time with his ACL injury, so I didn't know what to do there. He's had a great year, and I think he deserves some mention. And also, Jimmy Butler. I put him at small forward, so I didn't have him in this list, but he would be number 2 if he wasn't, because I love Jimmy Butler. But I'll make it fair for the rankings, small forward. Yep, it's been NBA Talk Shop. Thank you for watching.